everyone, welcome to the next session of Finite Element Analysis. Now I'm solving the last problem on FDM. This problem is a little different than the previous three numericals. We shall see that. Solve the following differential equation by using FDM. The equation is given here. The domain is from 0 to 1. Boundary condition y at 0 is 0 and y dash at 1 is 1. Check your solution with that by exact method. So I have to solve by exact method as well. I'll start. I have y double dash minus 2y dash minus 3x cube is equal to 0. This is the equation given to me. Now in this I'll add I. I'll mark this as equation 1. This is given. Now if you look carefully, here yi double dash and yi dash, both formulas are required by FDM method. So I'll write down by FDM, I have yi double dash is equal to yi plus 1 minus twice yi plus yi minus 1 upon h square. Also yi dash is equal to yi plus 1 minus yi upon h. So this is another equation that I am going to use. Now I need to calculate the value of h, which has a formula b minus a upon n. Let me assume the number of intervals as 4. Therefore my h becomes b is 1, a is 0 upon 4, that is 1 by 4. I'll substitute 1 by 4 in both these equations and get the equation for yi double dash and yi dash. So therefore yi double dash will be yi plus 1 minus twice yi plus yi minus 1 upon 1 by 4 whole square. This is 1 by 16. 16 going to the numerator makes it 16 yi plus 1 minus 32 yi plus 16 yi minus 1. Next I'll substitute in yi dash is equal to yi plus 1 minus yi upon 1 by 4. 4 goes to the numerator making it 4 yi plus 1 minus 4 yi. Now I am going to substitute these two equations, I call it as equation 2 in equation 1. So therefore I'll get 16 yi plus 1 minus 32 yi plus 16 yi minus 1, and I have these terms. Before that I have minus twice yi dash. So this is 4 I plus 1 minus 4 yi is equal to 3xi cube. Now I am going to open up this bracket making it 16 yi plus 1 minus 32 yi minus 8 yi plus 1 minus minus makes it plus yi is equal to 3xi cube. Now here if you observe, these two terms can be added together. So this will make it 8 yi plus 1. Next these two terms can also be solved together and I'll get minus 24 yi. Lastly 16 yi minus 1, and this will be equal to 3xi cube. This is my equation 3. This is my main equation in which I am going to solve for various iterations. Now I'll make a quick table which I have made in the previous numericals as well. That is, when x is equal to 0, my y value was 0. Now in this question, the second boundary condition, here it is given y dash at 1 is 1, which means I have only one boundary condition through which I can calculate the values here. Now this is one boundary condition. I have divided into 4 intervals. So x1, x2, x3, x4. This value will be 0.25, 0.5, 0.75 and finally 1. Now here if you observe, y0 is 0, y1, y2, y3, y4. All are unknown. I need to find the value of all these terms. Finding the value of all 4 unknown is what makes this question different than the previous ones. So for I is equal to 1, when I substitute here 8 y2 minus 24y1 plus 16y0 is equal to 3x1 cube. Now if you observe, x1 value is 0.25, value of y0 is 0. So when I substitute here, I get therefore minus 24y1 plus 8y2. This term will become 0. So this is 3 into 0.25 cube, making it 0.0469. So this is my first equation. Next I'll write down for I is equal to 2. If you want, you can also write here x1 is equal to 0.25. Here I'll definitely get x2, it is 0.5. So when I substitute in this equation, I'll get therefore 8y3 minus 24y2 plus 16y1 is equal to 3x2 cube. So this is 16y1 minus 24y2 plus 8y3 is equal to 3 into 0.5 cube. This becomes 0.375. I mark this as equation 2. Next I'll solve for I is equal to 3. When I is 3, x3 will be 0.75. So let's substitute here. I'll get therefore 8y4 minus 24y3 16y2 is equal to 3x3 cube. So therefore 16y2 minus 24y3. y4 in this question is not known, so I have to leave it as it is for now. This is 3 into 0.75 cube, making it 1.2656. I mark this as equation 3. If you observe equation 1, 2 and 3, there are 4 unknown: y1, y2, y3, y4. It is not technically possible to solve like this. So what I am going to do is, I am going to use another equation over here, that is, by FDM, I know yi dash is equal to yi minus 1 upon h. If I substitute I is equal to 4, therefore I get y4 dash is equal to y4 minus y3 upon 1 by 4. Why did I choose I equal to 4? Because I got y4 dash, and as you know, at this point I know y4 dash is equal to 1. Since this value was known to me, I have used this equation. Now let me solve. Therefore this will become 1 is equal to 4y4 minus 4y3. So therefore I can say y4 is equal to y3 plus 0.25. I mark this as equation 4. I will now substitute equation 4 in equation 3. When I substitute this y4 will be converted in terms of y3. So this equation now will be in terms of y2 and y3. Now then, if you observe equation 1, 2 and 3, there are only 3 unknown left: y1, y2 and y3. Once I get the 3 values, I can calculate the values at these points. Once I get the value of y1, y2, y3, I can also calculate the value of y4. So let's substitute. Equation 4 in 3. Therefore, I get 16y2 minus 24y3 plus 8y3 plus 0.25 is equal to 1.2656. Therefore, I'll get minus 16y3 plus 16y2 will be equal to minus 0.7344. This is my equation 5. On solving, okay, this was 4 and this was Roman 3. So solving equations 1, 2 and 5, we'll get y1, y2, y3, y4. Now y4 obviously I'll get by substituting y3 in equation 4. So this value is y at 0.25. Answer is minus 0.003174. Next, y at 0.5, I get the value as minus 0.003662. Then I have y at 0.75. I get this as 0.04224. And lastly, by substituting y3 in equation 4, I get the value of y4, which is y at 1 is equal to 0.2922. So these are the values that I obtained by FDM method. Next, I am going to solve the question by exact method. The equation given is y double dash minus 2y dash minus 3x cube is equal to 0. Now here I can write this as d square y by dx square minus 2 dy by dx is equal to 3x cube. I can write d by dx as capital D. So this equation becomes d square y minus 2 dy is equal to 3x cube. Taking y common, I get d square minus 2d into y is equal to 3x cube. I mark this as equation A. This solution of y will be in the form of yc plus yp. I mark this as equation B. Next, I am going to find the complementary function, that is yc. I'll equate d square minus 2d to 0. Here if you observe, d can be taken common. I get d minus 2 is equal to 0. When I have a into b equal to 0, I can say a is equal to 0 or b equal to 0. Therefore, I get d equal to 0 or d is equal to 2. So these are the two roots of the equation 0 and 2. They are real, unequal. So therefore, I can say yc is equal to c1 e raised to 0x plus c2 e raised to 2x. So this becomes c1 plus c2 e raised to 2x. This is yc. I'll mark this as equation C. Next, I am going to find particular integral, that is yp. I'll write down yp is equal to 1 upon d square minus 2d into 3x cube. Now this is something different and very crucial. Here I'll take d common, d minus 2 is what is left here, into 3x cube. Here I have 1 upon d. I also have a term d minus 2. If I take minus 2 common, this becomes 1 minus d by 2. And this is 3x cube. Now 1 upon minus 2d remains as it is. This term, if I take it to the numerator, it becomes 1 minus d by 2. And this is 3x cube. This is 1 minus x inverse. So I can write the formula 1 upon minus 2d. The formula will be 1 plus d by 2 plus d square by 4 plus d cube upon 8 and so on and so forth. I can keep on writing. Now how many terms are to be written depends on the degree of this equation. Since it is raised to 3, I will only take derivative up to the third one. Now let's solve this. I'll have 1 upon minus 2d. When I multiply, this becomes 3x cube plus, this is derivative of x cube, that is 3x square. So I already have a 3 and it becomes 3x square. So it is 9x square by 2. Since it is 3x cube, the second derivative will be 18x by 4. And lastly, the third derivative will make it 18. And this number 8 over here. Now, if you observe, this is actually minus 1 by 2 into 1 by d into this entire term. 1 by d is actually integration. If d is derivative, then 1 by d will be integration. So this is 1 by 2 into. The integration of this will be 3x raised to 4 by 4 plus this will be 9x cube upon 6 plus 18x square by 8 plus 18x upon 8. So when I multiply this 2 inside, this becomes minus 3x raised to 4 by 8. So this is the equation for yp. This is my equation D. Now I will be substituting equation C and D in equation B, which I found. So therefore I get y is equal to C1 plus C2 e raised to 2x minus 3x raised to 4 upon 8 minus 9x cube upon 12 minus 18x square by 16 minus 18x by 16. Now I am going to apply boundary conditions to get the value of C1 and C2. So at x equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Therefore, here I get 0 is equal to C1 plus C2. So therefore, I can say C1 will be equal to minus C2. This is equation A. The second boundary condition is at x equal to 1, y dash is equal to 1. So I need to find the derivative of this equation y again. So I get therefore y dash is equal to, this will be 0, C2 e raised to 2x into 2 minus 12x cube upon 8 minus 27x square upon 12 minus 36x upon 16 and minus 18 upon 16. So therefore 1 is equal to C2 e raised to 1, this is into 2, minus 12 upon 8 minus 27 upon 12 minus 36 upon 16 and minus 18 upon 16. When I solve this, I get the value of C2 as 0.5498 and hence I'll get C1 as minus 0.5498. Next I'll substitute these two values in this equation. So I get therefore y is equal to minus 0.5498 plus 0.5498 e raised to 2x minus 3x raised to 4 by 8 and minus 18x by 16. Now I'll find the value of y at 0.25, y at 0.5, y at 0.75 and y at 1. I get these values as minus 0.0081, minus 0.01023, 0.0026 and 0.1377. So these are the values now by exact method. So you can clearly see the values which I have obtained by FDM and by exact solution. With this I am going to end the session. I hope you have understood the numerical. See you in the next session. Thank you.